A very good afternoon to you all. In previous lecture, what the topic we have covered? Actually, we were talking about the wind turbine design. Okay. In the wind turbine design, we talk over on the point horizontal axis wind turbine, vertical axis wind turbine. Then which topic we have covered? Then we discussed we discussed about the type of wind turbine, about the component of wind turbine, how many type of component were used. Before to start this session, I would like to go on that slide once again. I think these slides were discussed. Uh, from this slide we have to start. I think wind turbine design is discussed now. In these slides, we we got some basic knowledge related to the working of the axis wind turbine, horizontal axis wind turbine. Then we saw this slide, then this one. And with the help of this slide, we got a platform where we learn one by one points. First one rotor, then pitch drive, matcher, brake, low speed shaft, gearbox, high speed shaft, generator, heat exchanger. I think from 1 to 14 we have discussed the parts used for the wind turbine in the way to generate electricity. Okay. I think from these slides we have to proceed forward. In this slide you can see the rotor blade variables. What should be the rotor blade variables? Rotor blade variables क्या होना चाहिए एक efficient design के लिए, wind turbine के design के लिए, and those things we would see. Now here the first one is blade length, second one is blade number, then blade pitch, blade shape or blade profile. The next one is blade material, bracket to weight. Now these are the some points related to the variables for the rotor blade. It means if you will vary the numerical value for these respective points from blade length, blade numbers, blade pitch, blade shape, blade materials, then what happens? The corresponding value to the efficiency will vary. It means if you will if you would use better materials for wind turbine, then definitely the life of wind turbine would be of good quality. But if the materials is not good type, then what happens? The failure chances will be more in the execution way. Now, in this class, we have control over three parameters. In these parameters, we have to control only three parameters, and those parameter is what? Here, the question is arising for to develop an efficient way for any wind turbine. Now, here, the first question for the wind turbine that what should be the blade profile? It means the final result would be dependent on the blade profile. Okay, then blade profile decide the efficiency of a particular type of wind turbine. Now the second question number second is saying the what should be the angle of attack. Means the angle of attack is one of the most important point for the connection to develop uh, an efficient result finally. And how many blades to use? It means the number of blades plays a very important role to develop an efficient wind turbine. Now, Now that's why we have to conduct an internet search to obtain enough information to help you decide on the number, the profile, as well as the angle of attack of the blade. Now, here from this slide you can see the design related diagrammatic approach for the wind turbine with the help of these diagrams. First diagrams you can see, and this wind machine is a clapper type of machine, in which you can see the screen wind machines is allocated over here, and the rotation takes place in some particular sense. Here the sense is anti-clockwise, and when the wind flows from down to upward direction, then what happens? This machine will rotate in anti-clockwise. Now, now the next figure is the figure number B, and the figure number B represents a vertical axis windmill, and that is screened by the walls. Vertical axis windmill, this is allocated over here, and the rotation would be take place in this way. While the wind flows in that direction, then what happens? The rotation will be forwarded in this sense, and this whole diagram is represented to a wind machine with cyclic pitch variation. The next one is cup type wind machine. Here the rotation takes place in this way, and the wind is flowing from downward bottom portion to upper portion. It means in upward direction wind would flow, and here the clapper type wind machine which stops. Now then here you can see the rotation of wind machine takes place when the wind flows. Now if we talk about the cup anemometer, then what happens? The wind flows in that direction, and the cup is mounted on this legs. I think there are 3 cups, and when the wind flows flows on this cup, then finally we got word points regarding the wind turbine. Actually, finally we have some information regarding the wind turbines in some different type of wind machines, and finally we are talking about cup type of anemometer, in which the cup type of shape is attached to this leg. What happens? The wind strikes on that cup, and when the wind strikes on that cup, then the geometry of cup will deflect the wind in a particular direction with a particular angle. Now, the next diagram is subjected towards the streamlined anemometer shape windmill, and which were invented by the Francis Barretius. Now, how the drag is to be designed? What is the significance of drag? Actually, when we talk about the airfoil geometry, then what happens? A horizontal force is acted and a vertical force is acted. When the horizontal force is acted then along the x direction, then that type of horizontal force is known as the drag force. In x direction, that would act, and in y direction, which type of force will act, and that type of force is known as lift force. Now there are the 2 type of force. First is lift force, and another one is drag force. Now we are talking about the drag design. So what is the drag design? If you are interested to design for a drag design, then here you can see a slide associated with the drag design, and some lines is written over here. Now when the wind literally pushes the blades, it means when the wind flowing I think with a normal speed, because the a particular type of mechanism would be allocated over there, and that's why the wind speed should be would be normal. Okay, not the very with not maximum speed, because if the wind will flow with maximum value, then I think blades can be break. But some mechanism is allocated over there that assists to control the wind speed. Now, if we are talking about the drag design, then we have to then we are watching this slide, and some lines is written over here, and that lines is what I think you can see. For the drag design, the wind literally pushes the blade out of the way, and then what's happened when this wind pushes this blade, and what happens? Some type of force would be applied, and there that is and which type of force is there? I think drag force would be there. So which type of power would be there? I think drag type of power, and that means if something is energized or powered, that means the term would be drag powered. And if the something machines will be powered with the help of drag force, then whole machine or turbines is known as drag powered wind turbines. ठीक, ड्रैग पावर्ड विंड टर्बाइंस वो टर्बाइन है जो कि ड्रैग फोर्स के थ्रू पावर उसको मिल रहा है, ठीक है। एंड इसका कैरेक्टराइजेशन कैसे होगा? एक्चुअली दिस वुड बी कैरेक्टराइज्ड बाय द स्लोअर रोटेशनल स्पीड्स एंड हाई टॉर्क कैपेबिलिटीज। ठीक, जो ड्रैग पावर है, इफ यू हैव if this system of drag powered system is to be characterized, then it would be characterized with the help of slow speed as well as high value of torque. Now, if the drag force will be operated at low speed as well as high torque, then what happens? Where it would be useful. Basically, this type of drag powered devices, drag powered turbines would be useful uh, where the pumping, sighing as well as grinding work are required. ओके, इट मीन्स अगर पंपिंग, साइंग और ग्राइंडिंग वर्क की ज़रूरत हो तो वहाँ पे जो है ड्रैग पावर्ड मशीन यूज हो सकता है। एंड बेसिकली these requirements if needed, then Dutch form and similar workhouse windmills performs. Where the this type of devices is used for the power generation, and those workstations is known as Dutch form as well as similar workhouse windmills. Okay, a farm type windmill must develop high torque as well as starter in order to pump or lift water from a deep well. Okay. What the characteristics should be inbuilt the uh, wind turbine, then high torque should be developed by that. Okay, when the high torque is developed with the help of that type of turbine, that type of machine, then that can be used in the way to pump or lift water from a deep well. Right? What is the function of pump? You know very well that the function converts the mechanical work into the pressure energy of water. If the water is available at some depth in a deep well, and if you have to raise some amount of water, then you can use such type of device. Now in this slide, you can see the wind turbine design and drag wind turbine design using drag principle. I think some problem is over here, so I think we have some patience. Then what we have discussed, actually there is a problem. Okay, or rest portion I will discuss in my next video, and that would be related to the wind turbine design because some network issue is over here. Okay, now I would like to thank you and just join in my next video where we would discuss about the design related some parameters and which type of parameters would play an important role to develop an efficient result. for the electricity generation. Those all things would be covered in my next video. Okay, so thank you.